Hey everyone, welcome to Barely Necessities, LaughingPlace.com's Disney merchandise show. I'm Rebekah Mosley, the co-founder of LaughingPlace.com, and with me, as always, is our site manager, Rebekah Burbank. Hey, Becca.
Hey, Rebekah. How are you today?
I'm doing well. I've been having fun kind of following the cast members as they are being welcomed back to Disneyland Resort. It's nice to see the app once again showing wait times and all the different images that are coming right now. I guess you could call it like a soft opening, in that right now it's just like cast members, friends, and family who had access to the park. On Friday is the big general public event. So everybody's gearing up and getting excited for that. How are things in your neck of the woods?
Oh, we're good. The sky looks like it's gonna rain. It's been this way for several hours, but nothing's happened yet. But otherwise, we're good. The weather's been really pleasant, and yeah, we'll have to plan another trip to Silver Dollar City. That's our closest theme park.
I hear you. I hear you.
But
We're
yeah,
actually going to be making our way down south here pretty soon and checking out the fun for ourselves. So I'm excited about that.
yeah, I'm excited for you.
Well, I guess we're going to start off with Mother's Day stuff because that's around the corner. Give people enough time to pick up some items that they may want for mom.
That's right. Mother's Day is May 9th this year, and we've got some Disney ideas for whatever type of mom you have, whether she's a fashion mom or she prefers to be in the kitchen, if she's a nerdy mom who likes stuff like Star Wars and puzzles. And I mean nerdy with all sorts of love.
Right.
Yeah, or some fitness. So there's a little bit of everything in there, and I'm sure you'll be able to find something perfect for your mom. Yeah, for the Disney mom. She's a Disney mom. I
I liked this one, the one that says the Disney mom life. Mom life is the best life with the kind of the hidden mouse ears.
Yeah, it's so cute and it's a good color too. Right? And then if she's always in the kitchen and enjoys coffee and tea or whatever, hot chocolate, get her a fun cup like that has that cute coaster with the Jared, oh, I'm going to say his name, Maruyama. Am I saying that right?
I believe so.
So, or, if you want to make some fun recipes with her, or if she likes coming up with all sorts of Disney themed recipes for you, there we go. There's a great recipe book, cookbook with all sorts of Disney themed items. And
So yeah, so lots of oh, they even had a Star Wars galactic baking
yes.
suggestion as well. So pretty much, you name it, and it's out there. Laughing Place has gathered up a list. You'll see the link below to a variety of items and a variety of price ranges, depending on what your budget is for Mom's Day this year.
Are you? Was your family a Disney family? Would you consider your mom a Disney mom?
Oh for sure, yeah. And what was really nice was my mom enjoyed like canvas bags or that type of like as a souvenir. So it made it easy because you knew if you were going someplace that maybe she hadn't been or she hadn't been in a while, you knew you could bring her back a nice large canvas bag. So I want to call it like a beach bag. She was always happy to have another large beach bag in her collection. So yeah.
I can get my mom anything Winnie the Pooh and she's happy. So
There you go. There you go. That's always nice when the person in the Disney fan in your life has kind of a select character, yeah, or something where you can you're good to go if you pull in from that realm. Also, if your mom likes purses, the Kate. Oh no, thank you. There we go. They came out with a Love My Dots collection featuring Minnie Mouse, some satchels, a wallet size, some card sizes, just a nice variety of looks in the Kate Spade pattern here with this delightful Minnie Mouse. And I don't think I hit share on that.
I'm not
seeing right?
anything, but
there we go. Okay, there perfect. It is.
Yeah, pretty red dots, dark red, so it's not too loud, but it's something that will catch your eye without like screaming at you, right?
Exactly. Hey, Sarah. Thank you. That's really sweet. We appreciate you watching.
Hi, Sarah.
So yeah. Over at the Disneyland Resort, like we said, they are excited because the magic is back, and as such, they have a little collection of items in celebration.
So we don't have any prices on this yet, but everything will be available starting on the 30th. And they have t-shirts. As you can see, there's the mask as well. And it's that, classic Disneyland logo and lettering, and then just elements of the different attractions and icons at the park. So this is really fun. I'm hoping that it makes its way to Shop Disney. I'm not holding my breath, but I'm hoping that it does. And yeah, it's cute. So, there's also going to be some pins that will be released, but those will come in May. They didn't say what date, just May. So
the generic
that could
May.
be, yes. I'm guessing probably just a little bit later in the week, but who knows.
And over at the Walt Disney World Resort at Disney Springs, a cruise line pop-up shop has made its way into the area near the dress shop. Oh, this area has a specific name that isn't coming to mind at the moment, but
The Marketplace Co-op.
Thank you. That's it. It's over in that area, and lots of stuff that you would typically find on board, or when you hit Castaway Key. I know this particular collection with the beautiful aqua is what caught my eye, and it seems to be a lot of Castaway Key type stuff. So I'm so jealous. I'm hoping that it'll also make its way to Shop Disney, since we see it here at Disney Springs.
Yeah, I know that occasionally they will bring items from the cruise line to Shop Disney. I've definitely seen that. So, yeah, hopefully. Now, I've not been on a Disney cruise. Last cruise I was on, I was like 2 years old, and it was the Big Red Boat. So this was well before the cruise line. So, while this all looks good to me, I'm sure it's probably way more exciting for you.
Oh, yes. No, way exciting. In fact, I think I might have to have my sister, who lives in Florida, pick up one of these mugs for me, just in case. I think actually I've seen those on Shop Disney, but didn't get around to picking it up. And seeing it on the shelf here, I'm like, okay, finally, I will do it. Get the stack mug. It's pretty cool.
It looks really cute.
They also have this it's kind of a rainbow, but yet not quite a rainbow. It's more of a retro stripe, but fun kind of throwback looks as well. So lots of Disney Cruise Line stuff over there, like I say, at the Marketplace Co-op there in Disney Springs. And also, just for those of you who are here at Laughing Place, stay tuned this week, because they're going to be unveiling more information about the Disney Wish, which is their newest ship coming. And Laughing Place will be on hand to give you all the information. I've never been on a cruise. Amy, you'll have to go on a cruise.
Yeah, Amy, let me know when you go, and we'll go together.
There you go. Because it is a top-notch Disney hospitality. Lots of fun. I still say it's the perfect cruise, especially. I think it's perfect when you're a Disney family with a toddler who's comfortable being watched, because the cast on board are so welcoming to a little one, and in many cases they're separated from their own families, whether it's their own like kids or perhaps like siblings, and so they very much enjoy that. When you do have the child in the nursery or the watch area, you're so close by, and you have the pager, and you can go and you can be having drinks, having a nice dinner. You can be off doing trivia or dancing. There's any number of things you can do, and like within moments, if you need to be back with your kid, you're right there. So these are some of the things that Doobie agrees that Disney cruise is the only true vacation. I will say it is especially nice when it's multi-generational because you're all together, but yet you can really have your own space and your own activities. And so there's this nice ebb and flow to the family vacation. Gives it a little less stress than can sometimes happen when you are trying to accommodate everyone. Let's see, Bekah, you had a lot of Marvel stuff pop up this week.
We did, yes. And we talked about Marvel must-haves over on Marvel Monday, so I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I should note that we in the episode, the last episode, spoiler if you haven't watched it, Sam Wilson is no longer Falcon, he's now Captain America. So this week we had several merchandise items that feature him as Captain America. And as you can see there, he's with the logo on the several of the different shirts, and then there are some more pop figures that will be coming later this year. The one down there who looks like the original Captain America, that's John Walker, but he's actually the U.S. agent in that. So he's got a name change as well. He's no longer Captain America. So there's some fun stuff coming and some fun stuff available. Wanted to bring that up before we get too far away from Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Exactly. And let me see. I need to bring up a yeah, I can't talk about the cruise enough, but I'm actually supposed to be sharing a picture of the next Disney key that's on its way. Actually, it's here.
It's here, yes. This is the Disney Princess Key, and it is available while supplies last. It's today, complimentary with a purchase of $25 or more at the Disney store, or if you're shopping on Shop Disney, use the code Royal Key, and that will be yours. So,
and as you look at the key, you can see it has the kind of the icons that you would connect with each of the princesses. You have like a Merida bow. You have the Corona sun. You have a clock for Cinderella. So just like each of these, I think are becoming like kind of the icon that we connect with the princess. I suspect there's an apple for Snow White and a snowflake for Elsa. So and also Bekah was kind enough to kind of gather up a few princess items. So when you click on the link regarding this particular key, you'll see a few of the princess items that have hit Shop Disney recently. In fact, today was a big day within the world of the princesses because the Disney company announced the Ultimate Princess Celebration.
Yep. I wore my Ariel. That's the closest thing I have to princess. So, yes, Ultimate Princess Celebration, a multi-year global campaign celebrating the princesses and empowering girls. And they're going to focus heavily on themes of kindness and courage. Seems like a really, really great idea. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with it. You've got the website up, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say I've had so much fun diving right into this website. Part of this celebration, they shared today. This is an ebook, and it's a free title, "Tales of Courage and Kindness," and it's actually 14 new stories, I believe, was the amount. And each of the princesses kind of has their own continuing adventure. And so, for example, with Tiana, you have the story, it's entitled Daddy's Front Porch. And Tiana has her palace restaurant, and her father's birthday is approaching, and she's trying to think of a way to commemorate and honor him. And so you kind of go through a story of kindness in regards to Tiana's adventures now as a restaurateur. Yeah, I'm excited about where they're taking this, and then each one has a kind of a description of the princess. Here we see Tiana. They say she is ambitious, hopeful, self-reliant, focused, resilient, hardworking. Her dream to open a restaurant. Her heroic moment, braving the bayou to break the Shadow Man's curse. And then her famous quote listed here in the sidebar is, "The only way to get what you want in this world is through hard work." So you've got this story, and then they also take the time to make sure that we meet the artists behind the various adventures that are illustrated here in this collection of tales of courage and kindness. So be sure to stop by princess.disney.com to download your own free copy. That is free now through, I want to say it was August.
Yep, through the end of August.
And there was one other element of this I was going to showcase to everyone. Hang on, let me pull it up. And that is that they also do a kind of a classic look at each of the princesses as well. So for example, I'm going to go ahead and click on Cinderella. And then you're going to be taken to a portal that celebrates Cinderella. And you have a nice little definition of who she is within the classic realm. Some clips from her history within the company, I'll say. Products from Shop Disney. And down below, right down here, that isn't coming up because my computer is very slow with all of the streaming, you will have her story. And when you click on this, it'll either be a book you can read yourself, flipping the pages, very simplified version of the classic tale, or there's a button where it will be read to you. So all the princesses now have a portal like this that you can go browse. Once again, that's princess.disney.com, where you can find all of this. And there's even, there's so much more, Bekah. I don't know. There's going to be, in November, they've announced a touring concert celebrating the princesses. And there's also going to be a Disney Channel musical special. And it has an all-new song recorded by Brandy, who was our Cinderella in the wonderful world of Disney with her fairy godmother, Whitney Houston. So very exciting time. I'm a fan of the princesses, so very exciting time.
And there's also a playlist on like all of the different streaming platforms, Apple Music and YouTube Music and Spotify it's just a Disney Princess playlist. So if you have any of those services, you can look for that as well and listen to all of your favorite Disney Princess songs.
Long ago, my husband used to purchase all of his shower gels at the Disneyland Resort. There was a nice little shop in Sleeping Beauty Castle. I think it became the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique location, but I'm not sure. I think it started there and then eventually migrated to another spot. But he had, it was Esmeralda was kind of a grape-like smell, and Snow White was an apple, and Belle was rose. And so when we were first dating, he had each of those little princess. He would go to the park and he would be walking out with his little bag of princess shower gels. And apparently, Donna remembers those too. So Doobie was not alone in his annual pass holder addiction to princess shower gels. So once again, that's all over at Disney. I'm sorry, princess.disney.com. So be sure and check out all the new princess fun they have happening over there. In a galaxy far, far away, Disney highlighted and we passed along a variety of Star Wars merchandise for Mom, right? Oh, hey, look, me sharing a screen. Hit the right screen this time around. Okay. Sorry, everybody.
No, I know. You gotta love it. We gotta love technology, right?
There you go.
So this, before we do the mom gift list, we'll talk really quick about the Star Wars Day. So these are items that are available, some available now and some that will be available on May the 4th. And they're from some of our US retailers and also some European retailers. So I believe I've updated everything now to have, if it's available in both places, there's a link to each at your United States or your United Kingdom retailer. But yeah, there's some Lego and like I really like that watch band for the Apple Watch. Those face masks are like uh, for facials, and that's from Mad Beauty. We saw some of their products earlier or last year with like the princesses and the villains. So they've done a Star Wars collection now.
And then Bekah and the team have collected a variety of Star Wars items for Mom. These are more from our US based retailers. Yes. Items such as This Mom is a Rebel t-shirt you can find from Fifth Son. The amazing art of Galaxy's Edge is now out, and the author tweeted today that you can get a signed copy from a shop called Malaprop, so she tweeted that out. Milk Snob has this adorable Mandalorian themed infant cover. You can find Grogu, Moff Gideon, that large critter with one big horn whose name I don't remember, and Michael.
Is it Mudhorn? No, Mudhorn is the. No, you're right. It's something else.
No, that seems right to me. I think you're right that that's what it is. So and then obviously the child color palette from ColourPop Cosmetics.
I thought that was supposed to be like super limited, and it went really fast when they introduced it, and then they put it back in stock, and now it's still there. So I think they realized there was a demand for it.
Well, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Say, I haven't used the child color palette, but I do. We've talked about it on here. I have the Bambi palette from them, and I really like the way the makeup applies, and I really like the colors and how everything blends. So I give a thumbs up to their eyeshadow palettes, but you do need to have your own brushes. It doesn't come with a brush. So
speaking of low volume, high demand, today my Twitter feed was full of people who were disappointed that the Lightning McQueen Crocs disappeared so quickly. I don't know if you were following this, but I saw tweets that were, I'm in queue, and then the next tweet would be like, they're sold out, and then sadly you look at eBay, right, and there they are, $160, $250, $200, but then Crocs tweets out, update, Disney and Pixar Lightning McQueen adult clogs are sold out for now, ... So hey, if you didn't and you wanted those Lightning McQueen Crocs, I'd say maybe, hold just a moment, wait, don't get sucked in to paying 4 times more for them on eBay. It looks like Crocs is aware that they need to put more out there, and they will be available in the future, it would seem. So
I hope so. Yeah, I know. It's so frustrating when there's something that everybody wants, and then sure enough, it winds up over on eBay for...
The saddest tweet I saw was a cast member who had their cast member badge, and you know how you put your favorite character when you work for the Disney store?
Yes.
Okay, so it was their name and then Lightning McQueen, and my memory is that it was actually they took it when they were at Walt Disney World at that Lightning McQueen experience that they have over there by Tower of Terror, and the tweet was just, when you're a Disney cast member and Lightning is your favorite and you still can't get any Crocs, and just like a little sad emoji. I was like, oh, well, I hope they end up getting them.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so tough sometimes to get merchandise. Oh, your husband wants to know.
What a crock. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Too late now.
Well, that means it is now time for the part of the show where I highlight a couple of items in my own little unusual way. It's time for the Sensational Seven. And And this week, with Mother's Day around the corner, I opted to focus on a list of things that might appeal to mom, but framed within the idea of what the dwarfs might buy. I'm going to start with the dwarfs, Sleepy, and highlight this beautiful notched collar women's sleep shirt featuring our friends from the 100 Acre Wood. This is over at Box Lunch. I originally had on my list a Princess sketch mug, and then when I went back to bring up the URL to showcase here, it wasn't there anymore.
Oh.
So I don't know why. So I'll talk about both. I was very excited about the Princess sketch mug, but this long sleeve Winnie the Pooh shirt looks very, very cute, very comfortable to sleep in. I find it very relaxing. So that seemed like a nice option if Sleepy was on the mind. Our friend Happy.
Aww.
How adorable is this?
Very cute.
I am thinking I'd love to have this, sitting on my desk. Remind me of the family, the joy of family. So I picked out Tigger, heartfelt figure from Jim Shore. That's over at Shop Disney. Grumpy. When I think of mom and Grumpy, I think of relaxing with a glass of wine. So I went with a glitter heart stemless glass, Mickey and Minnie.
I like that. That's really pretty. I could see myself having that.
And it says that it's even like the heart is glittery. So I think that's nice. Very simple look. Dopey, he wears a green tunic. And so therefore I went with Incredible Mom, right? Nice big green fist, green lettering, highlighting your incredible mom. Hopefully you still like it when she's angry. Your husband distracted me with his applause of my nomenclature use. Sneezy always is looking for different ways to ensure that the people in his life are able to have tissues at his command. So I went with this TSA approved toiletry bag. These are really sweet. They are vinyl free. They're clear sided. It's a pack of 3. This one is Cinderella, and you can kind of get a feel for the varying sizes that this 3-pack is. So you have the image on one side, and then the other side is clear. So that way, if you're going through TSA, it's easily visible to them what's in the bag. And not only do they have Cinderella available over at Amazon, but I saw a Mickey Mouse print. I saw an Ariel print. So if you are looking for some reusable varying sized pouches, I would say Bumpkins over at Amazon is a place to look. Bashful. He's always a bit more difficult sharing, his emotions, how he feels. That's, what would define bashful. So I went with a practically perfect in every way picture frame. Envision, picture of you, your mom, right? That's a sweet thing. So yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice way to tell her, I think you're perfect without with maybe not actually saying it, because you're like, Mom, I really love you, but I don't know how to say it.
Right, and it comes kind of framed in that Mary Poppins moment, so maybe a little less awkward. And finally, Doc. I always think of him being a bit more practical. Mom might be in need of a jewelry box, so there's this beautiful wardrobe, Beauty and the Beast piece. Doors open, places to put earrings, as well as little drawers for necklaces. So a nice little armoire for your mother's items. And that is my Sensational 7 Mother's Day edition.
I think it's good. And you got the Winnie the Pooh on there, so I know my mom would at least want something off the back.
There you go. Well, that's funny because my mom, it's Mary Poppins. So
there we go.
I got her covered as well. Little did I know.
So perfect.
Well, now that we've got that taken care of, Becca's going to catch us up to speed on all of the things that we didn't have a chance to share with you today.
Yeah, so most of this is stuff that's coming. We do have the Disney Castle Collection Series 7 released today, and it's themed to Aladdin. So it's the Sultan's Palace from Agrabah, and there's usually 5 items in the collection, but the ornament always sells out first. Last I checked, the journal, the puzzle, the light up figurine, and the pin were still available. We've got Stitch Crash's Disney, which is themed to the Little Mermaid, and it's available at Walt Disney World as of yesterday, but it's not coming to Shop Disney until May 14th. So we'll have a link to that. You can go check that out. DC, not the comics, but DC, like the skater gear, they have a Bob's Burgers collaboration coming up that launches on May 1st. And there's shoes and some attire, some aprons. Pretty fun if you like Bob's Burgers. Yesterday was Alien Day because I guess 426, in the sequel Aliens, there's a moon, LV 426. So that's the connection. I don't know anything about that franchise or very little about the franchise, but yeah, there's some cool new merchandise, some attire too, like some really, really fun stuff. And then, of course, we talked about the Ultimate Princess celebration, but there's an article we have with merchandise that are from all these different retailers as part of the whole campaign.
So as always, there's lots going on here at laughingplace.com. Later tonight at 7:30, there will be a trivia contest. I believe we're going to be celebrating Disneyland because
why not?
Sleeping Beauty Castle was illuminated last night. The gates open today for cast and their families, so it's kind of what is on everybody's mind. We're counting down the days until we're back inside the berm. Laughing Place will be on hand Friday for all of the opening, public opening fun. I'm sure our team will be sharing their thoughts of the new Snow White Enchanted Wish attraction, the changes that have happened at the Haunted, changes, some of the, I guess they're changes to the Haunted Mansion.
Home improvements, I think.
That's what they were calling it. I know that we're going to be traveling down to Southern California, and we're not only going to be going to Disneyland, but we're going to have the opportunity to visit the Bowers Museum Disney Archive exhibit, and I am so excited. I was quite worried that all of the COVID restrictions and everything were going to end up kind of timing out the opportunity to see that exhibit before it traveled on. But no, we'll be there, and so I will get to see that. So I'll share some pictures on Twitter. I'm sure we'll post a few to the Laughing Place stream as well. Yeah, so lots of fun stuff. As always, you can subscribe to this stream. If you hit the bell, you'll get notified whenever we go live. Because of the more kind of up in the air way that things will be this weekend, I'd really suggest that you hit it, because we may have some unscheduled pop-up streams happening over the next few days. And then with Twitter, we do our best to keep you on top of what's happening here in California, where I'm at, and in Florida, where some of our team is as well. So lots going on. Anything else you want to highlight before we say goodbye, Bekah?
I think I'm good. There is so much. My brain's buzzing.
I was going to say, we both have this to-do list, right? Off the side, we're like, okay, put it on pause for a moment, come talk a little Disney merchandise, and then back to it. I know I have a game from Funko Games, ESPN trivia night that I'm going to be having some fun with my family and then writing about. So stay tuned for more on that. So I guess for now, that's everything from Barely Necessities this week, April 27th, and we will see y'all real soon. Bye.
Bye.